a fast cart myself here.
It's definitely useful for sure, right? Whenever you are able to get that help, but nobody else has it in this session, so it's going to be hard. You see Anderson, White side by side there further back, and again, just kind of hurting their momentum in this session. Stoffle went quicker the last time around, a 1:13.515 from the kid out of Katy, Texas, just outside of Houston. Tyler Blackwood in second, Wiley up to third, Anderson in fourth, then White. I believe he was the driver that was affected, I think, more than anything. He finds himself down in 11th on his Croc Promotion machine. I believe they're out of Hill Country Kart Club, just in New Braunfels, Texas, as well. Fun fact, where I picked up my first go-kart. So definitely, a track that's come along quite nicely over the years. A lot of improvements there. The home of Slipstream Racing as well as a couple of other small operations out of there. But Blackwood on the Bennick machine, still in second on 1:13.926, 4/10 back, and that seems like that's been the gap so far in between Stoffle and the rest of the competition here this weekend, Justin.
Yeah, so far, looking at some of the different bumpers that built up, 2 seconds right now is that gap right now in the sessions. Those two had a gap of at least near half, if not more than half a second in the final practice earlier on today. So Stoffle and Blackwood seem to be in their own league of their own to try and solidify what they're able to do around this racetrack, along those team members, trying to encourage these drivers to find a little bit more pace here as we're down to the final minute of this qualifying group.
Yeah, everybody's still pushing here, and again, Stoffle's lap, it's getting a lot closer than what it was before. Only 0.08 of a second in between the Bennick machine of Tyler Blackwood and the CRG machine of Stoffle, a 1:12.952 for Stoffle the last time around. Blackwood, a 1:13.034. The margins absolutely minimal here this weekend, and for everybody else further back, right? I mean, it's just a passing right now that's really hindering their qualifying performance here, Justin, especially at a racetrack like Amarillo. I've said this time and time again so far today. You really can't afford to be racing in the qualifying session with how important, it is here at this racetrack with, the straights as long as can be. And we'll see. This is one of Stoffle's closing laps here this time by. Time's just going to run out. Checkered flag going to be in the air. We'll see if this lap's any better. He's up on the seat, hopping up and down.